Virgo, 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 Virgo. Hello, my soully Virgos. We're here to do you a read. Love my Virgos. I'm a Virgo, of course. And I'm here to do you a read. So remember the situation. You know the score. You've been here before. It's general read. It cannot, it will not fit everybody. Take from it what fits. Chuck the rest out. Roll with it. Have some fun with it. Okay. For your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus, please check out your moon sign as well. Remember, time is fluid. You could be going through it, you could have gone through it, or it could be coming up for you. Okay, anything else? Yeah, please bash my buttons. All your support is greatly appreciated in growing our channel, really, isn't it? It's our channel. Couldn't do it without you, and I really do appreciate your support. Also, a couple of shout outs to the hardest man in tarot. He's just hit 5k. If you'd like a little bit of quirky tarot reading, he's a different style. Go over and check him out. Also, a Dragon Tarot. Okay, go check him out. He's a small channel as well. He's quirky and I love them both. Check out my daughter's channel. Oh, so many channels to check out. If you're into yoga, she's just amazing yoga teacher. Everything in the description box below, along with personal reads if you wish. We are going to do, Virgo, a little half cross for you, looking at all the normal stuff, but we are going to have a look at what's coming in for you in the next 6 weeks as well. Also, after I've done all that, we're going to have a look at a person. So think of that person, your connection with them, and we're going to have a look at their energy towards you, okay? So we've got a lot to cover, and I shall shut up. I shall put myself in the corner, and we will go ahead and do this read. Up I go. There we go. Right, Virgo, let's go. Let's crack on with this read. I want to have a look at your overall energy, okay, for the next 6 weeks. For my Virgos, please. For my soully Virgos. The energy of the next 6 weeks for my Virgos. Energy of the next 6 weeks. For my Virgos, okay, 6 of Swords, moving on. It's a transition. It's a moving on from rough waters into calmer waters. It's a good energy to have. It's about transition. It's about learning your life lessons from a situation, from a relationship, and taking those life lessons and moving forward, releasing the baggage of the past. It's a lovely energy to have as your overall energy for the next 6 weeks. Okay, if you're anything like me, you've been up and down like a bleeding yo-yo the last few weeks. Okay, I'm back in therapy. I'm literally back in therapy. Counselling, we call it here in the UK, but I'm back in it via WhatsApp. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm doing okay. Right, current energy for my Virgos. We have this King of Cups. Now, this could be a person that's in your energy, or it could be you taking on that King of Cups energy, getting your emotions in check here, I feel, with this King of Cups, okay? Especially with that 6 of Swords there, moving on to calmer waters. What's crossing you is love. 2 of Cups. So you may be having some difficulty in finding another partner, or some difficulty in the love area, but this is really you questioning what healthy union is, okay? 2 of Cups for me is all about what's healthy union, what is healthy union, what is it that makes a relationship, okay? And that's crossing you. So there's just a little bit of a dilemma about relationships, about emotion, about creativity here that's going on in your energy from now up until about a 6 week period, this read, okay? In the foundation of this read, yeah, it is about seeking something deeper, The Eight of Cups is about, again, it's about emotionally disconnected and moving forward. There may be a person here or a situation that you have to emotionally detach from, able to ascend in your own life, to be able to move forward in your own life. There's something here that you have to emotionally attach from, you know, and we've got 3 cups there. So a Virgo's in their emotion, I feel, in their creativity, in their emotion, that in the upcoming 6 weeks here. On your mind, again, it's your energy, but it's a good energy to be in, okay? It's about taking it slow. It's about taking baby steps forward. But remember, the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that finishes the crossing line. It's about paying attention to detail, being methodical as you move forward. Even if you take 10 steps back and 10 steps forward and 9 steps back, you've still made that baby step. You've still gained a little bit of ground. It really is a sense of you dealing with emotional issues in the next 6 weeks and really coming into alignment with your own emotion here, okay, and dealing with it. We've got the Nine of Wands. I'll put him back because I never asked the question, and I really do like to ask the question before a card flips. But you are persevering, okay, in your life. You're pushing forward. You are persevering. What happened in the recent past for my Virgos? What happened in the recent past for my Virgos? What happened in the recent past for my Virgos? Yeah, there's triggers going on. This is the Six of Cups. This is about you trying to find your happiness, trying to find a place where you're in harmony with yourself, okay? There's nostalgia going on. There's a deep connection that went on in the past here with this Six of Cups, okay? This is the past. This is nostalgia. But again, it's also a sense of happiness, and it's a sense of memories, and it's a sense of you finding your own happiness, yeah, and trying to find that. Also moving away from the past, okay. Baby steps forward, Virgo, as you get your emotions in check here over the next 6 weeks. What's coming in for my Virgos? What's coming in for my Virgos? Yeah, overcoming the adversities and moving forward. The Chariot is about movement. It is about victory and success, but it's about overcoming something, okay? Overcoming the past, overcoming the obstacles, overcoming the adversities that life throws at you. And it's about taking control. It's about taking charge, and it's about movement forward. It's about your boundaries and standing your ground in a situation. I've got paint on my hairband, sorry. I've been painting the walls. It's about boundaries. It's about your morals, your codes, your ethics, standing up for yourself, setting those boundaries now, defending your space, defending what you feel is right and honorable. And it really is a sense of you taking control as you move forward over the next 6 weeks. I really feel there may be some emotional issues that you're going to have to deal with, but you can do it, okay? The cards say, you know, with that Six of Swords, transition to calmer waters, and you can do it. Let's clarify. Let's take this a little bit deeper and see what is actually going on. And then after we've done that, we will have a look at, you know, a person and how they feel towards you. So the overall energy is this Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, a transition in your life. Do not give up, okay? Do not doubt yourself. Do not give up. Strength in reverse talks about feeling weak. It talks about self-doubt. It talks about losing heart in a situation, and it probably is to do with a love connection or love, okay? Do not give up hope. Do not give up your belief and your faith in healthy union, and that it is achievable, because it is achievable. But you have to have boundaries in place. You have to know what you want, and that may take time for something to come towards you that suits and fits you. Okay, so it's about persevering. It really isn't about doubting yourself, and if you've got the capability or the strength to push on through, because you have. Okay, and that the card that tells me that you have is the Chariot. Okay, moving forward and overcoming the adversities in the next 6 weeks here. The Four of Swords, absolutely. Really think about what you want. Really think about what healthy union means to you, what a healthy lifestyle means to you, what healthy boundaries mean to you. You know, the Four of Swords is about you contemplating. It's about you resting, reflecting, meditating, and recovering after you've been through a hard time. You know, the Strength card is not an easy card. It talks about pulling on all your strength to persevere, with that Nine of Wands that wanted to flip there in a situation in your life. It is about you getting to a place of peace with that Six of Swords. But to get there, you have to really recover from the past, recover from ill health, recover from conflict. Take time for yourself and just rest that mental mind, get your emotions in check before you start again. Okay, yeah, it's a nice energy, but there does look like there's going to be a little bit of emotional issues going on in the next 6 weeks. I think more internally than anything else. What is this King of Cups about? The Queen of Swords. Someone could have cut you out of their life. Someone could be being cold to you, or, you know, you could have cut someone else out of your life because of this Two of Cups that is crossing you. Okay, and it's about making good decisions for yourself with that Queen of Swords. It's about getting your mental thinking in check. It's about being organized and independent, and cutting out what no longer serves us with this Queen of Swords here. But that King of Swords, it could be another person, and we go straight in to that Five of Cups, which, you know, is feeling the lack and feeling some sort of pain and some sort of loss and some sort of regret and grief here over this connection, this situation in your emotion. Yeah, there is some pain in your emotion, probably to do with some sort of emotional relationship breakup here. Okay, put one more on that, your current situation. Yeah, to the Eight of Pentacles, and it's like a lack of opportunity, a lack of teamwork, a lack of putting effort into something. And there's that Page of Wands, and you just may not have this, you just may not feel like you've got a lot of energy. Okay, and everything like seems like a little bit of effort and a little bit of hard work in your current energy. And yeah, there is a sense of loneliness, and there is a sense of wanting to retreat, and a sense of wanting to withdraw to get your emotional balance back here. But there is a sense of loneliness within yourself, in union. Yeah, so you may not have found that one, or you may thought you had that one and it didn't work out. And so there's a sense of you being lonely. Don't be lonely, okay? Find some happiness within yourself. Again, happiness doesn't come from others, it comes from within. Crossing you, I feel like it's just some sort of long-term partnership here that's probably gone pear-shaped. And yeah, and you're still coming to terms with that, having mental clarity. There is some sort of you're trying to get to the truth of a matter. You're trying to have some sort of breakthrough here and learn a lesson maybe with this Ace of Swords and this Six of Swords about what this relationship was for you, okay? And just having the strength to keep on pushing through. Remember that the Ace of Swords is actually about strength in adversity, and you've got the Strength card there, you've got the Chariot card there, and you're just having this little bit of a moment where you're self-doubting, okay, yourself, and actually just what the hell is it all about? But I feel this mental clarity is going to be coming in the next 6 weeks. You do have that Chariot card, and it is a positive card to be having, okay? In the foundation of this card read, you do have this Eight of Cups, seeking a deeper meaning, emotionally disconnecting from a situation that you know you felt really connected to here in the past. To the Temperance card, which is, again, it's about restraint, it's about moderation, and it's actually about healing, okay? Healing ourselves. And in the overall energy, we've got that healing as well, that rest, that reflection, that contemplating, that time out. And in the foundation, again, it's asking you to take care of your health, take care of your well-being with that Temperance card there, okay? It's asking you to go with the flow. You know, the Temperance is all, it's about rhyme, it's about harmony, it's about adapting, it's about self-control, but it's really about looking after your health as well, and taking that time and being patient with yourself after you've made a transition from one part of your life, and you're coming into a new part of your life now, you know. And yeah, there's sorrow, there's regret, there's some loneliness here about within your energy, about a past connection or a past situation, but you're really being asked to redirect your energy, redirect your focus onto you and away from the past here. Because the Four of Cups, you know, this is about your emotion again, and it's feeling emotionally empty. Yeah, about, you know, the missed opportunity that perhaps you felt within this connection, that it hasn't happened. But there really is a sense of healing here from a difficult situation, a difficult past event that you've had to deal with, okay? On your mind, you know, it's about finishing that crossing line, but it is about taking it slow in relationships, and taking it slow with yourself as well. You know, the Hierophant is about spiritual guidance, it's about tradition and structure, and actually the Knight of Pentacles is about structure as well. It's about regaining some order with the Hierophant in your life here, and wisdom as to what you've learned from the past and this past connection. It may be that you are seeing some sort of therapist. You know, the Hierophant talks about a therapist, it talks about a teacher, it talks about, you know, speaking to someone who has wisdom, who can shed some light on a situation. And if you're not speaking to someone else, it's about trying to do that for yourself. But it's about being patient and kind to yourself as well, being methodical, being meticulous, taking baby steps forward as you move away from the past here and this connection that you had. It is also about you maybe contemplating another relationship or another situation, and Two of Wands being on a different path, taking a different connection, different path. Someone talked outside and I heard, and it completely put me off. It stopped my train of thought or my connection. Yeah, you taking a different path, you being on a different route. Even with this Two of Wands looking over at the Hierophant, maybe looking for something different in, you know, a relationship, or looking for guidance. Maybe the Two of Wands is, it's not that you've taken action, it's about progress, it's about future planning. Okay, it's about your strength and your vision and your courage to overcome obstacles and keep your faith in, you know, this Hierophant, keep the faith as you push forward, either just in your life in general or looking for another sort of connection. Okay, but it is about the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is it's asking us, actually, it asks us not to give up, but it also asks, it points out that we may be taking on too much. So I think it's about not taking on too much, not expecting too much of ourselves, and being patient with ourselves whilst we're on this Two of Wands, this new path, this new journey into the Five of Wands here, which is, again, you know, it's mental conflict, and actually it's not mental conflict, it's internal conflict. Okay, there may be other people around you that are disturbing your peace a little bit here. I want to say, don't doubt yourself. The Five of Wands is inner conflict, it's inner turmoil, but it can be conflict from other people. I want to say, know your worth here, know your value, find a sense of independence and happiness within yourself, and don't allow other people here to upset your peace. Okay, that's what I want to say. And then we go into the Eight of Cups, which is in reverse. Okay, and this is holding on too long. So there's a sense here that you know you have to release the past, and I feel like you have released the past, but it's still in your energy, and this emotion of the past is still in your energy. Okay, the Eight of Cups in reverse talks about abandoning your dreams. It talks about sacrificing your happiness, holding on too long, and just, you know, there's an aimlessness about the Eight of Wands, where you're just sort of wandering, and you're not quite sure of which direction with that Two of Wands that you need to go in. But I think what it's asking you to do is not allow other people to upset your peace. It's about knowing your worth. It's about knowing your having independence. Okay, and pushing forward. All right, the Chariot card. So in the past here, we've got this Six of Cups, and there's a real sense of you trying to find your happiness here, but there's also a sense of a real quite strong connection that you've had in the past here with that Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, and this is an unrealistic feeling about you returning to the past. Okay, this past person may have turned out to be something different than what you were hoping for, or turn out to be not who you thought they were. Okay, the Knight of Cups in reverse is about something that's unrealistic. Okay, and it's about something that was false, and it's not moving forward. Okay, we've got that King of Swords, and there's you in your logic there. I mean, someone could have cut you out, you could have cut someone else out, But you know, the King of Swords is about staying in your logic. It's about thinking things through. And actually the King of Swords may have come to, or you may have come to the conclusion that, you know, this Knight of Cups in reverse here, that actually going back to the past is just unrealistic. It's not, it's not achievable, you know. But your own happiness is achievable. Okay, we did have the King of Pentacles in reverse there as well, which is, you know, it's not having vision of long term. It's not having that security and that stability within a connection. And I just feel, you know, this with this King of Swords here. Two of Pentacles. And yeah, it's you breaking free. I think there was maybe some deceit here, maybe some lies here. And it's you breaking free from this Two of Pentacles, which, you know, can talk about someone juggling a lot here, or juggling more than one thing. And you being logical now, and, you know, it's not that you don't want it. I think it's just that, you know, you've just come to realize that there's actually no going back. Yeah, there's anxiety here with the Nine of Swords, and there's worry here with the Nine of Swords, and there's a Five of Pentacles here, you know, which talks about being ghosted. It talks about, you know, the lack of connection. It talks about a disconnect, the lack of stability, this missed opportunity. But I just really get a sense here that, you know, as the King of Swords, you're being quite logical about the situation, and you actually know, you know, with that Knight of Cups in reverse there, that it's not realistic to think that this past connection, you know, you can move forward with it. And it is about seeking a deeper meaning now and moving on with all this self-love. And yeah, you miss this connection, and you may feel a little bit lonely within yourself, but it's like a real reevaluating with that Four of Swords, and contemplating about how you move forward and where you want to move forward to, and how you're going to get there. And yeah, and what's this healthy union, and what does it look like? And don't lose faith in it. Okay, boundaries, self-worth, self-love. Yeah, it's just a real sense of contemplating how you move forward. Now, coming up into the next 6 weeks, we do have the Chariot card, which is about overcoming all of this emotion that you're going through, all of this mental thinking that you're going through. And it's about overcoming that, and it's actually about taking control of how you want to move forward, and releasing the past with that Six of Swords, and taking control and having vision of where you want to go. We've got that Three of Cups there, but it's in reverse, coming up into the near future. And do you know what? I really just feel this is a sense of you finding your own happiness, but I do get a sense of overcoming, you know, maybe some issues. I don't know how to put it. Maybe overcoming the disappointment or the despair or the emotional hurt of being betrayed. You know, the Three of Cups is adultery. It's the third party. And with that Chariot there, I just feel like it's overcoming those emotions of feeling betrayed and feeling hurt, and trying to break free from that emotional baggage that you may still be carrying. It's ego. It's, you know, you've had your ego hurt, you've had your pride hurt, you felt deceived and, you know, betrayed. And it's a sense of having to overcome those emotions, allowing that ego just to subside, and actually taking control of your own life and going, actually, do you know what, it doesn't matter. This is my journey now. This is about me, and this is about how I move forward in life. Yeah, because again, we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse here, and again, this is, you know, this is a third party again. You know, you weren't on the same page as someone. You're not working together as a team with someone, and it's all about overcoming that. There is a sense of still with that Eight of Swords there being stuck, but you know what, that Chariot tops that Eight of Swords any day. That Major Arcana tops that Eight of Swords, and it's just a little sense of being triggered maybe in this energy of, you may go back there and relive it. Try not to relive the hurt of adultery or the pain of, you know, someone deceiving you and cheating on you and being unfaithful to you. Try not to relive that, okay? Try and bring it up, feel that emotion, and you have to release that emotion. Otherwise you brood on that emotion, and it is not good for you, and it will keep you mentally stuck, reliving it and reliving the pain. And I think in the upcoming 6 weeks, it's all about overcoming the pain of the past as you move forward. You know, this Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so again, it's disharmony within your love life, disharmony within a relationship. Now, you could be going through that, you know, actually physically, or you could be going through this emotionally from the past. So you could already be in separation, and you're just actually emotionally sort of reliving it and going through it and trying to deal with the hurt and pain of it. Or you could actually be physically going through all of this now, where you're actually going through some sort of separation now. Okay, but remember, the Two of Cups is about disharmony. It's about breakup because of a third party, and you're feeling stuck, even though you know you've got to face it, and you've got to overcome it, and you've got to move forward. But it really is about you taking time out, and with that Temperance card there, healing, okay, and dealing with your emotion for this Fool card, for this new beginning, okay? So there is a sense of a new beginning coming, but there is also a sense of you still dealing with some pain from the past. And all I just want to say is, you know, try and deal with that. Try and take those baby steps forward. And you may be triggered in the upcoming 6 weeks, but, you know, remember, we take 10 steps forward, we might be triggered, we might go back 5 steps, but we are making progress forward. But it's slow progress, and sometimes, you know, it takes time to heal from the past here, okay? I actually want to say, with that Knight of Wands in reverse, again, it's not about being hasty, and it's not about making impulsive decisions here, okay? This is about really taking it slow, being patient with yourself, being kind to yourself, and moving forward slowly, okay? You could have had this Knight of Wands character, you know, in your energy, okay? And this is what you are trying to overcome here, okay? With this Two of Cups and Knight of Wands in reverse. And there's that Queen of Wands in reverse as well. So yeah, a real attraction to this person, but I really do feel it's about releasing, okay? It's about releasing this person, and it's about getting your emotions in check as well, with that Queen of Wands there, okay? And then we go into that World card, and that there may be some of you who feel that this situation hasn't closed out, that you haven't had the mental clarity that you need to close this situation out, you know, that you're wanting the truth behind what went on in this situation or this relationship, and you actually feel like there's no closure. Okay, but you know, if someone can lie and cheat and deceive you, then what is their truth? Okay, would their truth bring you any peace if they all have already lied, and if they have already cheated, and they all have already deceived you? You know, their truth, the mental breakthrough or the clarity that you want, you know, can you even believe what they're saying to you? So what I say is try and draw your own conclusion on the situation, on the relationship, and come to your own conclusion with that Chariot. Take control of your, you know, your own thoughts and your truth, and move forward with your truth. Okay, and it will give you closure. Okay, because this person, you know, has lied, has been deceitful. There's a third party here, and if you're waiting for answers from them, you're probably not going to get the truth. Okay, the truth that you want to hear, maybe their truth but not your truth. So take control of the situation and move forward with your truth. Okay, there needs to be a closure. There's still love here. There's still some sort of connection here. Okay, and you're still probably repressing your emotion, and there's a lot of emotion flying around. You've got to deal with your emotion. Okay, there has been some sort of game playing in this situation. There has been some sort of manipulation going on, you know, and we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the Queen of Wands, and they're both in reverse. I don't feel like you're on the same page as this person anymore. I feel, you know, the King of Wands in reverse is someone who actually leads a double life. Someone who is out for themselves, you know, and I just feel an energy here that it could even be that this other person hasn't closed this situation out. I mean, if you know that you're over this person and that you've only just got to, not only just, but you're just dealing with the emotion that you're left with now. It could be the fact that this person has actually come to some sort of decision or conclusion that they acted hastily. Maybe they acted in the moment, but there was still lies and there was still some deceit. There was a lot of hasty action going on with that Knight of Wands in reverse and that King of Wands in reverse. A lot of hasty, impulsive decision making that went on here, and I don't feel like, maybe it's the other person that that they feel this connection isn't closed out. Yeah, but they've got options, you know, they're in their emotion, they've got options as well. And with that Seven of Cups, it's like keeping your options open. Yeah, and you know, we do have this Two of Swords in reverse, and this is about making a wrong choice. And I really get a sense that maybe someone is feeling like they've made a wrong choice. And if it's not you, Virgo, it's the other person. You know, this is Two of Swords is about deception, but it's about self-deception, and it's about making the wrong choice. And I feel here someone may have hastily acted upon a third party, and you know, they're in their emotion, there's some fantasy, there's some illusion, but they're keeping their options open, and that they feel this cycle isn't closed out. Victory and success into the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is a controlling energy. And maybe someone wanting victory and success, very controlling energy here with this Six of Wands. To the Sun card, yeah. Someone wanting to come back in maybe. But Virgo saying no. I'm moving on. I'm taking time for myself. I'm having to overcome this third party and how it made me feel. I'm still all going through all of my emotion, but now I'm finding my self-worth, and I've got to overcome this. And it's been difficult, you know, with the Eight of Swords, and I'm still trying to overcome this. I still want this, you know, I'm looking towards this new beginning for myself, being on a different path, looking at relationships actually in a different manner, and understanding what healthy union looks like here. And I'm actually thinking about, you know, having faith and belief that relationships can work and that I can find a healthy relationship. But there is an energy here of it not being closed out. And if it's not for you, Virgo, and you know you've closed this energy out, then I feel there's an energy around you in the next 6 weeks that wants recognition from you, and they actually don't feel that this situation with you is closed out. And maybe they feel here that they've made a wrong choice, and that their action was hasty, and their action was you know, a little bit ruthless and a little bit reckless here. And I feel like someone feels like they may have made a wrong decision, but I just feel like Virgo is emotionally trying to deal with it and emotionally overcoming, holding back and making decisions. And actually the Empress in reverse here, you know, something has turned sour with that Empress in reverse, not in alignment. You know, the Empress in reverse talks about something that has run its course, you know, something that was neglected and something that has run its course. Yeah, and the foundations, the cracks in the foundations are there. And I don't know whether Virgo thinks that they can actually be, you know, smoothed over. Vicious cycle, disappointment, stuck energy. Yeah, there's regret, there's sorrow here. But I just feel like, Virgo's dealing with their emotion, but they're trying to find their sense of self-worth. They're moving forward, trying to overcome, you know, and deal with their emotion and this betrayal. But I do get a sense here that there's another energy coming up in the next 6 weeks that feels a little bit stuck, and they feel like this connection is not closed out, and they're trying to take control of the situation. All right, they're wanting some sort of recognition from you, but maybe in a controlling way here with that King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think someone feels like they may have made a hasty decision, Virgo. And yeah, I don't know if you're going to be hearing from this person. I don't know whether they're going to be coming in and communicating this, because I've got no communication cards. I've got a lot of emotion. I've got a lot of passion. But I've got, you know, not a lot of communication. So yeah, I think you're feeling the lack, but I feel like you're in your emotion. You're trying to deal with it, and overcome the emotion, the heartbreak of, you know, this betrayal. And although they're feeling it, I don't know whether they're going to come in and communicate. Let's see this person's action towards Virgo in the next 6 weeks. Let's see this person's action. This person doesn't feel like this situation's closed out. They feel like they made a hasty decision. They made a reckless decision. And they actually don't feel like this situation has closed out, okay? They're wanting some sort of recognition from Virgo, and they're looking for some sort of happiness here. But the cracks in this, the Four of Wands is in reverse, and this, you know, is the foundation of this relationship has been shattered, basically. So how is this person going to come in and communicate how they feel towards Virgo in the next 6 weeks? Well, we've got the Chariot, overcoming adversities. Again, it's mirroring your energy. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Again, it's about second time rounds, second chances. When is the wheel going to spin in their favor? We've got the Magician trying to make it happen. We've got the Hierophant, again, you know, mirroring your energy. Okay, we've got the World card. Okay, and we've got the Page of Wands. Put one more on that. We've got this Three of Cups, and we've got absolutely mirroring your energy, Three of Cups to the Three of Swords. Again, I don't know whether they're going to come in and communicate. No, waiting for their ships to come in and just persevering. I don't feel like this person's going to come in and communicate. I really don't. I feel they know they've messed up. They don't feel like this cycle is completed. I know we've got the World card up here, but for me in this deck, there people, the lovers are still embracing in the middle of this World Cup. So it's like in the World card, so it's like they still feel the connection, especially with the Wheel of Fortune there. It looks like they're pushing on forward in their own life. It looks like they want this connection, but I also feel like they understand maybe this third party, and they're also trying to heal from it. Okay, they're distracted by you still, I feel, but they've got a shadow work to do, and they're persevering in their own life. Yeah. It's like they want to come in, but there really isn't any swords there. I mean, we did have a little way down the line there, some sort of communication with that Eight of Wands there, but that's not coming in the next 6 weeks. I feel like this person doesn't feel like this situation is closed out. I feel like they believe that they have made a wrong choice, and they acted hastily, rash. They were reckless, and I still feel this person has feelings and emotion towards you, but I don't feel like they're going to come in and communicate that, not in the next 6 weeks. And I think Virgo is getting on with Virgo. They've got a lot of emotion to sort out here, a lot of emotion to deal with in overcoming hurt here. But Chariot, yeah, Six of Swords, Four of Swords to Temperance. Really refocus your energy onto you, deal with your emotion, heal yourself, yeah, heal yourself, and keep pushing on forward. Yeah, they do believe they've made a wrong decision. Don't feel like they're going to tell you though, but it's how they feel. Right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Good luck with it. Bash all my buttons. I love you long time. I love me hard back, and namaste. Hold on. Oh. Right, let's switch off.